Yeah. You got a light on, don't you?
No, I do not actually.
Light here.
Yeah, that blows it out more.
Yep. There we go. We're live. Hi, everybody.
Are we live?
Well, we've been live for a little bit.
Oh, well, that was, I bet, amusing for those of you watching us figure out lighting. Good grief.
That's okay.
Well, how we're like 3 years in and it's just amateurville mostly is what it is. Yeah, the lighting back here is kind of weird, so that's what we were fussing with.
Yeah.
So welcome to Monday night. Welcome to the Davis kitchen and the Davises.
That's better.
You're chilly.
Yep. You're Nikki.
Most days. So today was Monday, and I actually got home a little bit sooner than I anticipated getting home, but still much later than normal. So, so because of my weird schedule today, I opted for something that was going to be relatively simple to put together and something I didn't have to think about when I got here because I do this a lot. So you're still fussing with the lighting.
I am fussing with lighting.
Am I just that pale? Like the translucent Scottish vampire here?
It was definitely noticeable.
We had that conversation over the weekend.
There we go. Now we're more natural.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So.
What's up?
The sky.
Okay.
All right. So here's the cookbook we're working from. The Art of Herman, as in Herman, Missouri, German Cooking. I couldn't even tell you. I don't even know where most of my cookbooks come from. Some get gifted, some I pick up in resale shops and whatnot. Herman, Missouri is maybe 3 hours from where we live.
Yeah.
Very much a German community. Thank you. What?
Just wafting that
odor. The bacon. I've got bacon frying and it smells very yummy.
It does. There you go.
Thank you. So I don't have a good sense of exactly when this is published. There's no date in it. However, when you learn a little bit about the things that we have eaten and used to eat and things that were popular in certain parts of the, in the last century, you can get a bit of an idea of when cookbooks were published. So this one has a lot of gelatin salads, a couple cottage cheese gelatin salads. Even though it's a German cookbook, there's still Jello salads in here. We're in the Midwest, folks.
60s, 70s.
So we're looking in mid-century for sure. I would say probably the 1960s. The other thing that's
probably pre-Cosby.
The sleuth here, has access to is a lot of genealogy sites. So when I can find names of people who have edited or helped write or something, I look them up on genealogy sites and figure out when they were kind of in their active, 30s, 40s, 50s years out in communities and can kind of date things that way. So I'm putting this somewhere in the 1960s because of that. So.
Well, my drink tonight is just simple.
Well, your drink is antique.
It is.
It's almost ancient.
I think so.
To be honest with you, I'm going to turn this down.
Hi, Costas.
Hey, Costas.
Hey, Deb.
Aunt Deb.
They made it.
So yeah, German food. Well, German-ish, German-American, Midwest German. We'll call it that. So we're going easy on the cocktail too.
Yeah, we're going real simple.
We just had to plan.
German beer.
Not just any German beer.
The oldest active brewery in the world.
Still,
what's it?
I mean, it's why no.
So we're having.
Sorry, I had to get a camera.
I have no idea how to. Weizenstoffaner. And we're having their Vitus beer,
which we have not had before.
We have not had this one. We've had their Hefeweizen,
which is delicious.
It is very good. So we decided to give
this one a try.
Give this one a try. And our beer mugs are a little bit big.
It's okay.
It's okay.
They're mugs.
Yeah. And if you're like us and you wait till the last minute and you forget to put your beer
throw your beer in the freezer.
You got to go put your beer on the freezer. Or
turn the bottle around the bottle. I don't want to see the label on the glass because that's not the same label as what's on the bottle.
That's true. Oh, David, it's not lightweights. We're just kind of going slow tonight.
It's not so much lightweight as it was Nikki was rushing home, so we weren't entirely sure how this was going to play out tonight. But we didn't want to cancel because, we love you guys.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna cover up the label on the front because it's not that. It's actually Sam
not that big a
Adams.
deal.
But cheers.
Cheers. And the burp.
Oh, the 6:30. Oh, that's yummy.
Mhm.
Dogs went out, so I'm gonna.
She wants back in.
No, went in, went out.
Oh, okay. One. I swear
This is delicious.
it is very good.
We've never had this. Don't choke, please.
I won't.
In fact, my German brother's never had this one.
I know.
So, Dr. Hummel, this is delicious.
It's very good. It's kind of like an amber bockish
Yeah,
flavor
but
a
it's
little bit.
yummy.
It is very good.
Ooh.
It is like a reddish.
I'm not usually a beer person, but give me a good one and I'm happy.
Nice and cold too. Threw them out in the cooler about an hour ago.
The cooler left over from the weekend party where we had Spanish food
Yeah.
and beer.
And beer. Lots of beer.
All right. So you might have to turn that light up so I can actually see what I'm doing. All right. So the two recipes that we're working with, one is pork chops. Sorry, I had to reach for the book. And it is pork chop bake for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Mid-century, we cooked the PISS out of pork chops, anything.
Anything.
We don't have to do that anymore. So we're not going to do this in the oven for an hour. We're going to do this stovetop and let it simmer while we do other things. 20 minutes tops.
That's right.
Calls for canned soup, which was also a very popular kind of cream sauce base.
Mm-hmm.
Still is. A lot of people still cook with canned soup. So we're going to do that.
Cream of mushroom, cream
of anything.
Oh.
Tomato soup, cheese soup, all of it. Makes life a little easier on a hectic night. The rest of the recipe I've thrown out the window. So we're going to use those two things. While that is finishing cooking, we're going to make potato dumplings, little ones so they cook fast, from scratch. So you're ahead of me.
I just was getting you prepped.
Thanks for prepping me, baby.
Trying to get you all prepped up.
All right. Have an onion.
So we've got Costas, we've got Deb, we've got David. Who else do we have watching us? Say hi if you want, or just stay anonymous.
Oh, don't
and we
stay
won't
anonymous.
Talk to you if you don't say anything.
I'd rather talk to you.
Yeah, we at least get to say hi to you.
All right, I'm going to use about half of this onion. I've got 4 half-inch thin cut pork chops, boneless. Honestly, I've got what I could find. So I'm going to use about half of this onion.
Hey,
Ann.
It just got here, so that's good.
Awesome. Welcome. So 4 of those, which gives Chili 1 for lunch tomorrow.
That's
and right. 3 pieces of bacon already going in my skillet. I have an onion that's being contrary. Onion peels.
Give it hell. Hi, Judy.
Hey, Judy. I'm just going to kill the outer layer here.
Give it some hell.
When you've got onion peels that just like stick, just take the whole outer layer off. So I broke my own rule to get the peel off and cut the root end off. So when I do that, this is not how they teach you in culinary school, but I hold the onion like this so I can keep the slices together.
Hey, Dan's there. Uncle Dan's there too.
Hey.
Watching on his own phone.
Woohoo! And just chop it up.
Big chunks. Just chunks. Cubes.
Diced. And that's really all we need. I lost a piece here. So I'm going to throw this in with the...
Bacon?
Yep.
There it is. In with the bacon.
Yeah, you don't need a lot of onion for this, so I'll save the other half of my onion for another time.
Notice we have our water boiling.
Yeah, I do for my...
And there's the bacon.
Yeah, sorry. I always forget that the white's not really fun. So while that is going, and then I'm going to do a white sauce too. I'm gonna put my red cutting board down on top of my green because the bottom of my pork chops is a little pork choppy. Use the pan that they come in. You don't have to do anything special.
Mm-hmm. Here, let me get you over there.
So,
pepper them.
Yeah, pepper. Actually, I could have used the AP seasoning. How about some extra pepper?
I love pepper.
All right, so salt, pepper, garlic.
Pork chops are part of the hog, so it goes without saying we need to get some killer hog seasoning on it.
Yeah, this is very true. You won't have to add much seasoning to the soup or to the sauce at this point. All right, these are going to go in right on top of everything that's already in here. Bacon has rendered, and that's really what we're looking for those pork chops. And we just want these to sear, and then we're going to flip and sear on the other side. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will start building the sauce. And then while that finishes its cook, I'm going to wash my hands real fast.
Okay.
We'll put the potato dumplings together.
Oh, Jen's there. She said she's tending to the stovetop and dishes. So.
Woohoo! Hey, Jen. Okay. Where'd my beer go?
Way over there. Hi, Kathy.
Mm-hmm.
Over that way. Where you're cocked. Man, that is some good beer.
That is good beer.
Hopefully it's not non-alcoholic beer or something like that. That's just
it's not. That
kinda,
beer is not.
Kind of odd.
You might want to hold one of those up for the.
Well, I can't hold this one up. I just pulled the label off of it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nope, 7.7%. She's got some booze in it.
She does. We'll probably put some beer in the pork chops too.
You okay?
Mm-hmm. Why not?
Well, because we don't have that many cold.
Well, I'll sacrifice a swig or two of
We
mine.
can sacrifice a warm one. Yeah, folks, this is what it is.
All right, so let's check on these. It won't take long. I've got this over medium heat.
It is their Vitus line. They have 3 lines that you can get here locally in Carbondale at the Pinch Penny Liquors and possibly other places.
Schnucks actually carries the main one.
The main line. Their Heffenweisen?
I think it's that one.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and start building the sauce.
Westroads might carry that. We don't know.
I'm sure they all carry it. It's pretty common here. I mean, if we can get it here. So I don't go generic on my soup. Mm-hmm. I tend to think that generic soups don't quite taste like they should. So this is Campbell's cream of chicken with herbs.
There we go.
So we don't have just the plain old cream of chicken, cream of mushroom.
No mushroom. Yes.
I can't use cream of mushroom on anything. So it's cream of chicken or celery.
That's perfect.
Chicken's going to be better on this one. So that's what we're using.
Oh, we didn't put these out over the weekend, Jen. We wanted to make sure these were kept safe and sound. But we did have 2 coolers full of, like backpack type coolers full of other beers from this weekend. So we got a Yeti backpack cooler. It's got, probably about halfway full of beer, and then another.
Let it make the funny noise, because why not? There's a lot of sodium. There is MSG. So if you're...
It's like white and white.
Yeah, I know. This is not going to be great. But so if you're concerned about those kinds of things, don't use canned soup. At least not regularly or all the time.
It's got lots of flavor in it.
But it does. Now, this is condensed. So what I'm going to do...
Want a beer?
I'm going to... because I can just stick that one in the fridge.
I'll just get you a warm one.
Cook with your beer. Drink your beer. Cook with your beer. I'll drink my beer over ice too. I don't care. Man, it foamed. So I'm going to fill about half the can.
That's kind of what it's supposed to do, isn't it?
Yeah, but it foamed up on me.
Uh-oh.
Get some of the
leftovers.
Extra, yeah. in it goes. Now, this is perfect because the sauce is going to go well over our potato dumplings too.
Oh, right there is like the perfect, you can see it. Maybe if some tall person stood like right here behind you, maybe.
Moves things around so you can get. Some people will take the pork chops out and put it back in. I don't mess with that. It just takes more time. Just move things around, stir things up. All right, so here's the other thing. We're going to put a couple dashes of Worcestershire sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Not Worcestershire. Not Worcestershire. Well, actually, technically, I guess you could say that. But
Hey, BJ.
hey, BJ.
We're trying, buddy. We're trying. Flavor Town it is.
I feel like when BJ's on, we have to play a drinking game. The other seasoning that I like is this Maggie seasoning. Let's see. Can we get it?
Right there. You can kind of see it.
There we go. I think you can pick this up at regular groceries now. I buy it at International Foods, and it's celery based. So it's
Your mom's being mean. That's what I did to her. So I didn't do it on camera. Or did you just wave her off?
I just waved her off.
Oh, I did it with 4 less fingers.
So when I use the Worcestershire sauce, and sometimes when I don't, I use the Maggie seasoning because it's just this pop of savory kind of celery.
She said that would be good with mushrooms, is what she said.
It would be good with mushrooms.
Nope.
However,
not with your son-in-law here. It would not be good
Nope.
with mushrooms.
So we're going to flip these guys over. We're going to make sure all of our sauce is kind of equally
Distributed.
Mm-hmm. We're going to put that there. We're going to taste it real quick. This should be good and salty and savory, and he might be a little puffy tomorrow with beer and salt, but that's
who
okay.
Will be?
Me.
You will? Oh, yeah, you will be. Not me.
Oh.
I have a feeling that's really good.
Here, take a bite.
All right.
Blow. Or don't blow.
You can't get me 90% of the way there.
Well, I thought you were going to blow.
No.
Yeah, well, yummy. Bless you. All right. This lid. I'm going to move. Ooh, I got some pepper. Move things around a bit.
That's just delicious tasting.
It is. I'm going to put this on the back burner, though, so I can finish up without being in the way.
Okay.
And just let it sit and simmer. So by the time we have all this other stuff done, we'll be good.
All right, where do you want to be?
Take that. I'm going to be over here mixing up potato dumplings. All right, let me grab a mixing bowl. I'm going to do all this by hand so you don't have to deal with the mixer. But you can certainly do these in a mixer. All right, so I have 2, not russet, big Idaho, what did I do? Golden, sorry, had to think about what I had. But these guys were really big. So I'm going to peel them with not that. We get a knife. After you cook potatoes, use a knife to peel them with. Paring knife is all you need. If you lose a little bit of the potato,
That's why you get really big ones.
life goes on.
Yeah.
That's
why you want big potatoes, so you can afford to lose a little bit.
So I'm going to do this real fast while Chili talks. Because if I start talking, it'll take me forever.
While I was drinking a beer.
Well,
so,
I usually do.
How you do that?
So tell us what you're having for dinner, folks.
Yeah, let's know what you're having, so that it can compare to what we're having. Because I know that there's some of you out there that can cook.
I think everybody on here is able to cook.
Yeah.
Oh, Costas, my Greek cookbook came in today.
Uh-oh.
I'm excited.
chicken Alfredo at David's Hut Place.
That sounds yummy.
It does sound yummy. So, do you use in your chicken Alfredo? Do you put broccoli in there as well, or no? Chicken and asparagus curry. Oh my! And baked potato with chili cheese and pico. All right.
That sounds good. I like loaded baked potatoes.
Dan Johnson's having cowboy beans with asparagus. Man, oh
that
man.
sounds good too. How do you make your cowboy beans?
I just want to know if his asparagus comes with a pea flavor already drained.
You made me snort.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't make me snort on.
Why, you got a knife in your hand?
Well, or on live, over the air, so everybody in the world knows that I snort when I laugh.
Yeah. That sounds good. He says no broccoli. We use mushrooms. How do we make it? How do we make chicken Alfredo? Just no mushrooms.
If I put vegetables, it's usually broccoli.
Yeah.
But I almost never do. I almost never do anything like shrimp is our Alfredo.
Yeah.
We don't do chicken Alfredo
That's
as much.
true. We do shrimp Alfredo.
I do chicken Parmesan though. Whew.
Yeah.
Love that.
Costa says yay for the Greek cookbook.
Yeah, I'm excited.
He says, or more appropriate, opa. Yes, opa.
Definitely.
So I'm sorry, guys, that you're just seeing the back of her head.
That's why Chili's talking. I'm trying to get
burger
this.
with pork and beans, salt, pepper, brown sugar is how they make the cowboy beans.
Yum.
Yeah, there we go. So we've got people watching that know how to cook.
Well, yeah, we do.
Oh yeah, shrimp Alfredo is the bomb. That's how we have it here.
Mm-hmm.
You can cook your Alfredo, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you need more?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right.
You want your warm one?
Yeah, just put ice on it for me.
Okay. Yes.
I'm not German enough to like warm beer.
Yes.
I don't. I'll ice it and drink it faster. Weapon of choice this evening.
Well, you gotta see over me. Uh-oh.
Weapon of choice.
Potato ricer?
A German one at that.
Uh-oh.
We're known for our precision and whatnot. All right. Potatoes in.
Ann said your hair is looking really good tonight.
Aw, thank you.
You need some muscles in there?
Nope. I got it.
You got it, huh? Let's see if I can get you over there so they can see that you doing that.
I might here in a minute need muscles because. So here's what it comes out like. If you've got mashed potatoes that you're doing, rice them. I am going to let you do this because you're going to be better at it. Don't put the whole potato in. These are cooked. You can break them apart, but so anyway, do this for mashed potatoes because it's going to give you very fluffy, creamy, beautiful mashed potatoes. And any kind of, if you're doing potato bread, anything like that. Uh-oh, I missed a spot. Or missed one. I'm trying not to get potato in my beer.
Escaped.
Runaway potato.
You want to clear off the top and kind of put those somewhere?
Yeah, go ahead. If we lose some, we lose some. I'm going to wash my hands again.
Here, let's see if I can get you a little
use a
little action cam there.
Oh my Lord. Here, that's fine. They'll get squished. They're soft enough.
Yeah.
All right, just rinse that sucker off. Action cam. You're just bad. I'm going to drink on that note.
They enjoyed it. Don't let them fool you.
All right, so 2 big potatoes. That's probably, I'd say 3 cups of potatoes. I do need my book on this one because I don't remember ratios. And everything's a little bit different. All right. 1 egg going in. crack on the table or on the counter so you don't get shell up in your egg. So 1 egg going in. I'm going to have to rinse my hands off again. Good grief.
Debbie wants to know if you'll share the recipe. We might.
Yes, I am way like 2 or 3 weeks behind on newsletter. So yes, you will get it eventually. I got to get caught up next week. Okay. 1 egg, half a cup of flour.
Mm-hmm.
I need some nutmeg and some salt and some baking powder, and then I'm good. Mother, see?
What's that?
It's a nutmeg grater because I didn't have one. My mother couldn't believe I didn't have a nutmeg grater. I've been using a microplane. You wanted, a fair amount.
I agree, Jen. Jen says, yes, chicken equals good, asparagus equals good, curry equals good. Real nutmeg. Yes, of course we use real nutmeg.
Oh, yeah. All right, that's probably enough in here. And it even stores the nutmeg.
Yeah.
Handy dandy.
Look at that.
Right? I need to put a nail in the wall and hang that sucker. All right, baking
got
powder.
Enough nails in the wall.
What?
So we got enough nails in the wall.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need my glasses.
Uh-oh. Get the specs on.
1/4 teaspoon, good grief, of baking powder and salt. Gosh, that's not very much salt.
It's not very much salt at all.
Or baking powder.
No.
Okay. That's going in. Oh, I'm warm.
Thanks.
There you go. And a couple shakes of salt.
We got a tater that escaped right there.
Oh, well, we're not going to use that. Boy, it did too. It stuck.
Yeah. It launched.
I'm very warm.
It thought it was
all right.
What you call it? Show that it northed.
Okay.
Off out of the masher.
Gotcha. Would you get me my little cookie scoop, please?
The little one?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
This one?
Yep.
There you go.
All right. I'm using the back of my wooden spoon. Eventually, I'll get my hands in here and get them dirty. But you want this to come together in a ball. Mostly in a ball. That's when you know it's done.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, if you're so inclined to make gnocchi at home, the Italian potato noodles, dumplings, it's very nearly the same thing. Everybody has a potato noodle dumpling. All right. Yeah, I'm warm. Whew.
Yeah, it is a little warm in here.
Well, and I didn't manage to get my hair put up when I got home.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm turning the fan up.
You're fine. Totally fine.
All right. So we're going to do big scoops. We're going to roll
into a ball.
Little guys. I'm going to drop them in.
They're going to hang out in the pool.
They are. So you're going to get to watch me roll, roll, roll. Drop them in.
There they are in the pool.
And as I go, these are going to get bigger.
Roll, roll. In the pool. Back to the rolling.
Now, these are going to take a while.
I won't do that with everyone, folks.
No.
Because you guys will get sick going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and
Worse
forth,
than
back
a
and forth.
tennis match.
Yeah.
Oh, so what do you guys want to know?
Yeah.
How's your Monday?
Tell us some stories.
For a change.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a big spot of potato.
Ooh, potato.
See, okay. If you want to switch them over here, they might be able to see that they're starting to float.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you can see a couple
They
of
are
them
not done. They need to sit for about 8 minutes. We'll test one at about the 8-minute mark.
Yeah. Do you want me to set a timer?
Sure.
Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes.
I might not make all of them tonight because,
We got to make enough.
well, yeah, but these go a long way. You can also make really, really big ones.
These are like potato hush puppies, aren't
Yeah. when I get these, the 2 times I've been in Germany, I've had them that are like baseball size.
Oh, we don't want that.
No, not for this. I don't.
No, we want hush puppy size. I got to go let a dog in.
Good grief.
That's the big one.
So they will start to float. And at that point, you want to count down the 8 or so minutes. We'll break one in or break one open. And you can do these in advance. You can freeze these.
But we like doing stuff live.
Well, yeah, but if you were making a whole bunch of them, I would see if they get bigger as I
It is a little larger.
That's okay.
A little larger than the others.
Yeah. And it's okay if they kind of run into each other. They're not going to stick while they're in the water. When you take them out, though, you got to get butter or oil or something on them real fast.
So that's how much we got left.
I might be able to get them all in there.
You might.
I'm going to try.
Yeah.
Now, I did these plain. Herbs, spice, Parmesan cheese. But because I'm going to use the sauce that the pork is currently cooking in, plain is fine. Whee! You can fry these too, by the way. You can make potato pancakes out of the same dough if you want to.
I like the way this is going. This looks looking really good.
They're fun.
Yeah.
It's fun food.
Fun finger foods at home with the Davises.
Something like that.
Yeah. So in case you missed some of the posts that were, did you post anything from this weekend?
I did not. I haven't gotten.
Oh my Lord.
I know.
She is really behind, folks.
I am. This is like a crazy month at work. I come home and crash.
Some people over this weekend on Saturday.
Big one.
And we made a humongous pan of paella. And we had
Last one.
a whole bunch of beer. And it took us about 6 hours to cook all that paella and eat all that paella. And then sit around and relax with some
have s'mores and
s'mores.
By the way, s'mores
with our friends.
Caramellos is like something. That was a good call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was
for the person who brought those.
Yes, we aren't going to name any names.
No. All right, I'm going to need a bigger colander than this.
S'mores, pretty good stuff. Just Hershey's chocolate bars, pretty good stuff. Not a big marshmallow fan.
That's
which is odd. I mean, you would think.
Sorry, I'm spicy, sweaty. I'm warm.
There we go. How's that? I'm gonna put the lid on.
Yeah, I have to stand between it and the fan or the flame.
Flow is a little bit high.
Cheers. Yeah. All right, we're gonna stand a minute. We'll swirl them around in the swimming pool in a bit.
Oh, Nutella for s'mores. That sounds good, Ann.
Oh my. Mm-hmm. Oh my. Those are done. Low heat. I don't know if they're going to be able to see that.
Well, they will if I put it over on that camera. Okay, try it. Oh.
Yeah, you can kind of see it. I'm going to leave it covered, though. I turned the heat off totally on that one. Hello, my spoon is. Yep, they all fit.
Jen wants to see the chops again.
Okay, hang on, let me get
a real deal.
Yep.
If you just go that way, they can really see it well. The other way.
Here's a chop.
Oh, that looks so good.
We'll stir the sauce. Now, at this point, you could start cooking the sauce down and evaporate a little bit to thicken it if you want to. I don't know that it really needs it, but man, it smells good.
Phoebe did create some amazing appetizers. She created a whole bunch of amazing appetizers. There was gobs upon gobs of appetizers.
Okay.
I think her grandmother may have been a little overzealous in the appetizer prep.
I was getting a little overzealous myself over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not quite done.
Well, no, it's got 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, I know. But I was starting to boil over, so I wanted to check one.
Okay.
Very warm. Yeah, that camera. Not great on the lighting there. Yeah, no. Oh, they're close to done though.
Oh yeah, they're about 2 minutes from being done. 2 minutes.
You know, if they totally fall apart and you have mashed potatoes, so
slow your roll on them, and they'll be. See, how's that look? Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, warm.
I think our issue there is that the light is behind the camera.
Mm-hmm.
The light needs to be in front of the camera, but we don't have the ability to really do that well.
You see this?
Yeah, I see it. Little curly Q. There we go. Now they can see us again.
Yeah, if you get some close to boiling over, put a wooden spoon over that. It'll keep it from going all the way over. It will also heat up your wooden spoon, so don't try to touch it again. To use it at least. All right, there we go. So now we wait.
We're a minute out.
Well, hopefully.
Oh, yeah. Maybe not on all of them, but on most of them. So
I don't even
use
know.
my stirrer stick. You got a really long-handled wooden spoon right there.
Better?
Not much. Thank you very much.
That's called a spurtle.
It's my stirring stick.
That's Julie's stirring stick.
Yeah.
But it's called a spurtle. That's a Scottish stirring stick.
Yeah.
And by the way, in America, these are also called spurtles. So this just was the original.
It works.
It's a stick. It stirred oatmeal. Well, good.
Well, it stirs lemonade very well.
Mm-hmm.
And Kool-Aid very well. All those aids.
Ah!
ADESs, by the way. It stirs very well. Alexa, cancel.
Yeah, so here's what's happening. I probably crowded the pan a little bit because they're getting bigger.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
They're fluffing up.
Yeah, I'm going to lose a couple because I've got too many in the pan.
That's okay.
That's okay.
It's live, folks.
You know what? I'm not too worried about any of it. We're going to put them on a plate and smother them in. We're going to get a plate first and smother them in sauce here pretty shortly.
Yeah, it's kind of true.
Coming through, sorry.
It is a good thing that Mom didn't have those when we were growing up. But my mom did just fine with sandals and rulers and yardsticks and belts and sticks.
Flip-flops.
Flip-flops, yeah. Yep.
Whew.
And wooden spoons.
And wooden spoons. Let's see. How about a blue plate to start?
Blue plate specials would be perfect right now.
Ooh, hiccup. Sorry.
It'd be the right color, too. You going to set it over there?
Yeah, I'm not convinced these are done. They're so big.
I think they are.
Yeah, I need to.
I'm going to turn this off.
Well, don't turn it totally off. Just, I'll strain a couple and serve them up here. Need that, please. Or if you'll move that, please. All right, I'm going to pull a couple of these out that are not falling apart on me because I overstuffed the pan. Yeah, they really need to sit and drain.
Well, you got the big thing, Majigger.
Not while I moved it. Hand it back to me, please.
Put them in there.
I want to.
Yeah, regular wooden spoons, yeah.
What?
She says regular wooden spoons were bad enough. Stirred your attention the proper way is what she was doing.
I probably needed a little bit more flour in here from the looks of them.
They did puff.
They puffed quite a bit, yeah.
They're you know.
But some of them lost their shape.
Well, that just means that they're mashed taters. Mashed tater dumplings.
Whew, okay. This one's pretty good right here. Hot potatoes.
Mm-hmm. Live entertainment, folks.
Yeah, those didn't come out quite like they were supposed to, but you know what?
They're edible. Guaranteed.
Don't care.
Guaranteed.
Oh, doggy. You want one or two?
Oh, one.
Okay.
Is that mine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. As long as I get some bacon chunks.
Yep.
Oh, that looks so good. Perfect. Put it over there so they can see it.
Alrighty. Here you go. Oof.
Bam. Look at that, folks.
Yeah, I'm letting these keep boiling a little bit, but
Up
and it
that
would
way.
be good with rice. It would be
There you go.
good with mashed potatoes or
Yeah.
potato dumplings that fall apart.
Yeah.
Or a baked potato. I mean,
Yeah.
any kind of potato.
Any kind of tater.
There you go. It might be too hot to eat though.
Oh, I'm gonna let it cool.
Okay.
It's
Woo.
not getting it yet.
Nope, that's okay. This one I'm going to take a picture of. So
Thank you, Anne. She
like
says
that
it
one.
looks so good. I'm
Well,
telling
you know what? They're really good.
Yeah.
They're just falling apart on me.
Yeah.
But you know what? Life goes on.
Yeah.
But they absolutely look how big that got.
They can see it.
They got humongous.
Remember, those were some small balls.
Yeah, they were.
The first few were for sure.
Well, yeah. Then they got bigger.
Yeah. You can probably turn that off now, though.
Yeah. Well, now I'm going to let them finish.
Okay.
They're so big now. So there you have it. I'm a hot mess.
Oh, you're fine.
So I'll post pictures. Yes, I'll get the recipe. I'm probably going to refine the recipe a bit based on what was in that book. That is one thing that old cookbooks, if you follow the recipe exactly, it might not quite turn out like you want to.
Well, they didn't have, in the 1960s, they didn't have the stuff that we have access to.
Well, that's very true.
Yeah.
And sometimes recipes were, I think this is what I do because I do this all the time. So I'm going to write it down this way.
Yep.
So I'm going to play with that for a couple more tries.
Yes.
But
Anything with
but we have
taters.
dinner.
Yeah.
We have beer.
Yep.
And it all came together pretty quick.
Yeah. We're at 45 minutes total time.
Yeah, that works.
We're under our hour.
But yeah, when in Germany, they're like literally they're like
Baseball size.
baseball size. And they're solid. I think. I'm in my head. I'm going over what didn't quite work out right, but they're good.
Yeah.
That sauce is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I've lost my spoon.
That's really good. That's delish.
But yes, mushrooms would be good in this too.
Yeah. And we didn't cook our pork for an hour.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Nope, that's perfectly fine. Oh my gosh, this one little bang is making me crazy.
I'm sorry.
Bacon. I'm gonna let you take a bite. Then I'm gonna eat dinner.
I might give you a bite.
Mm-hmm.
I even give you a little piece of bacon. See that, folks? There's a little
You're
piece of bacon
sharing
on
your
there.
bacon with me.
I am. Only because it didn't get unstuck off the
Oh,
fork.
but it's so worth it.
Yeah. Now I have a much larger slice of bacon than mine.
Chicken would be incredible. Bone in, skin on chicken would be incredible in this. Yeah, this is yummy. So, all right, folks, that's it. I'm going to plate one up and take his picture and do something with this right here.
Thank you for watching us, guys. We enjoyed it. Cooking for you. We'll be back next week
with yet another vintage meal.
Yeah.
Modernized for the American kitchen.
Cook the books.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
We'll go back to cocktails next week.
Oh, yeah, definitely. What do you drink with this besides this?
Yeah.
It's just a really hard.
It's all you can.
Yeah.
It's beer. This is beer food. So, hey.
Right. Nothing green on that plate, by the way.
Have you heard?
Meat, potato,
heard
bacon.
A chirp out of me at all?
No.
Exactly.
Wouldn't expect you. If I'd put something green, you would have chirped. So, all right, folks, we'll see you next week. I'm going to go cool off now. So, thanks for joining us. See ya.